Hi, Instagram and Facebook. Oh, that's quite the glare. Okay. Hi, I have a special guest today. It's my son, McKay. I thought it would be great to do a video today about how we healed our relationship. McKay is 19. I'm 41. It's good. And after divorce is always hard, but after divorce, my ex and I also went through a really rough modification. And during that time, McKay and I didn't talk for about 18 months. And so I thought it would be helpful because I know a lot of you that watch this video have children that don't talk to you. And I thought it'd be helpful to get both sides and what we did to eventually heal our relationship. How old were you when this? What were you, like 14, 15?
Yeah, 13, 14.
13, 14, yeah. So he's about 13 or 14 when our relationship just kind of was damaged. So I'm going to talk about 3 points, and he's going to talk about 3 points, and we'll go from there. So when divorce is always hard on kids, but then we went through a modification for custody and whatnot, and it was vicious, and not to, like, everyone was hurt by it. And I knew that when McKay wanted to not talk with me, I did not take offense by that. I just felt like our relationship had been damaged, and I didn't want to do anything to further what was going on. I just kind of wanted to leave it where it was, even though it was damaged, and I knew we couldn't fix it yet. I knew he's a good kid. He's always been a really good kid, and so it was just kind of needed to level out. The second thing I did is I let him know periodically that I loved him, and I would just send him a text and let him know. I knew it probably annoyed him, but I also wanted him to know that I was thinking about him. The third thing is that I truly strongly believe that one day we would have the opportunity to talk and resolve everything that was going on. But that took a long time, and I just had to keep trusting that one day we would have that opportunity. Okay, so your turn.
Okay. So one thing going through all of it is that because the conflict was between my mom and dad, I didn't really want to talk to anyone about the conflict until it was resolved because it was so mentally consuming. So it was, from a kid's perspective, it was get it out of my life as much as possible, even though it's at home and everywhere, so that you can get through school and get your homework done, because I had a job. So, and a lot of things going on. So it was really important for me to make sure that my mind was clear so I could keep functioning day to day. So that's one of the reasons I pushed her away. Another thing is, from a parent's perspective, like, you got to make sure that you're not doing things for you. Ultimately, like, from my perspective, if I had a kid, for example, you got to have the mindset that you're doing everything for them, because you got to show that you love them and that you care about them. And that includes giving them space if they need it, and considering their needs before yours. I was really glad. It took some time, but I was glad when my mom finally gave me some space. Even though the feelings were bitter towards each other, at least on my side for the time, I was glad that she was able to have the strength to step back and give me some space, because it allowed me to regather myself and really just kind of go into hibernation, I guess you could say, until the conflict was resolved between the family, because once that happened, then I was able to rebuild a relationship with her. So
Yeah, good. And I want to be clear, like, it was really rough not talking to McKay because, we had a good relationship, but I totally understood the reason that it was breaking down. And honestly, when we did finally have the opportunity to talk together again, We went out for sushi, and it happened really quick. Like, there was a couple hours where it was just like, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? And, I did have to make some apologies because I did act mean and kind of break our trust that he had with me. And so it took a few times of meeting together, but eventually we were able to clear the air, and like the relationship quickly went on from there. But it did stagnate for 18 months. And that, in the end was okay, because today we can hang out and we can be together and laugh and have fun. So, any words? Okay. So, hope this helps. Two perspectives and what we were going through. All right. Have a great day. Love you.